Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Howdy, Sub Val. Howdy, Joe. Howdy, Everqueen. Glad you're making your son by. Appreciate you being here. Death count. Get rid of that. Put this back in. Hello. Howdy, Jerry. Glad you're making your son by. You got a problem with the undulating orifice? Howdy, Colin.
Ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
I mean, with that thing, yeah. Speaking of, let's not shoot it now. I think if I shoot it now, I'm gonna have to deal with enemies faster, so we'll just kind of go this way for now.
Give me a break.
I can never find it in my heart to loathe you, but I'd have to avert my eyes. It's a hell of a saying, I will say. Probably hit this one from here. I only undulate in darkness.
My face when the orifice is undulating.
Indeed. Oh, there's one.
I knew it. Stay sharp. These guys have camouflage.
I'm up to the wow, I'm dying. I'm up to the point of my normal file Silk Song where I am synced up with my Steel Soul file, so now I'm practicing these bosses. Nice. Your stream title is concerning me? What do you mean? Excuse me, Bug. I'm closing my window.
One down.
What do you mean? Look. Oh. There's nothing wrong, Lewis. Look at Lewis. Look how alive and not dead he is. Look at him. He's so happy. Do I have? I do. Let's just do this and that and go. Nice. He's got this.
How about you open fire instead of your mouth?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to avoid that guy. Guess I can't avoid that guy. Hi, Luis, you got this? My apologies. I did not mean to startle you with that explosion. Ow. More undulating. I can hit this one up there. And that one I could probably hit from here, actually. Nice. All right.
Mission accomplished.
Is my husband going to die? Who will I thirst for? I can't thirst for Leon. He's like a dog to me. That is not a person. That's a good boy doing his best. I mean, Ada's still around, right? By the way, we have to blow up that barrel because that allows us to go in here and get this treasure. Ate a can and wood and make Leon bark. Oh, you're not wrong, and that's the horrifying part. Excuse me. Wait, I'm missing something. No, I'm not. It's over here. Luis, you got that? Awesome.
Well done. Good stuff, stranger. Well then, what can I do? Thank you.
Alright, let's repair that.
Give that
Repair
the
this.
care it deserves, mate.
And I don't need anything else right now.
Come back anytime.
And we're going to save because I know what's coming.
You have the stench of battle.
Come on, Luis. Look, get in the elevator. There we go. See, it would be really funny if I made you guys think Luis was going to die, but he actually didn't. Which I totally could be. You don't know.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See, there you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire.
I like the concept that Leon's just hallucinating the merchant. It's not like anyone else interacts with him. Maybe.
Out of that hellhole. The fresh air is calling our names. Por fin. Gus, if we made it all this way, you know it means we're almost...
Almost what?
Luis!
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley, it was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster. Not good.
The scene in the original. I'll show off a bit of this stuff in a bit because I just do that, but
We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice. Too slow.
You're not thinking straight.
My mind's clearer than it's ever been. Now focus. Show me what you got. No mercy. Only devastating power. What's wrong? Mercy.
Okay, well, let me just, do that. Walk it off, Luis. You'll be fine.
I can understand. What happened is unforgivable. But that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
You're still a kid, holding on to fantasies of what's right and wrong. What's wrong? Not looking too steady.
Shit. You don't leave me with much choice.
Enough chit-chat, rookie. Time to put an end to this. Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment.
Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
So, welcome inside. Glad you make this on by. I gotta say, like, 100% this game did Luis better than the original Resident Evil 4. Because in the original Resident Evil 4, he shows up like 3 times, maybe. And then he just kind of gets killed. But in this one, they made you care about Luis. And I think they did a pretty good job at it. Why does every tough guy type in these games have the acrobatic prowess of a gymnast? Jumping around is fun. That's why. And as to what Jerry was saying earlier with this scene in the original game, instead of that being a fight, it was basically a quick time event where you just had to like hit the buttons at the right time or you just get killed and have to start over again. I think...
You were a fine night, Don Quixote. You won't get away with this, Krauser.
Yeah, like I think there was like three or four. Actually, I think 4 or 5 is closer. There was like 4 or 5 moments where if you failed the QuickTime event, you would just die. So like there were 4 or 5 points where you just have to restart the cutscene. But also at this point in the story, Luis was already dead. Because in the original story, Luis shows up with like pills and the amber that Krauser took off of his body. And that he's just like, hey, actually, perfect. So you guys remember last stream when I showed you where Ashley was just trapped by those like metal, just like latches essentially? In that room where you free Ashley, like right when you get there, Luis just like walks through a door and is like, Leon, I got the stuff. And then Sadler just like stabs him with one of his tentacles and then he just bleeds out on the floor. And he just kind of like in his last moments is like, I was a researcher hired by Sadler. And then he's like, here, take this, like, these pills to suppress the growth of the parasites. And then he died, but it did end. Hold on. 1 second. YouTube. RE4. Walkthrough, no commentary. Hold on. Let me find this real quick. I think I just landed on it, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I perfectly landed on it. That's crazy. Like, oh, that's loud. Literally, this was his death scene in the original game.
Leon, I got it.
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Louis! Louis!
Like, we at least get that sound bite, but beyond that, like, it's a much worse death scene. And if I see if I could find the part where it's like over here somewhere. I'm trying to find the knife fight with Krauser. I think it happens in a much later section in the original. I mean, it's... I don't even know if it's worth finding it. Oh, wait, hold on. Found it. Yeah, the knife fight happened... Yeah, we'll do that instead. Hold on. So, the knife fight with Krauser, just in time for Lewis's demise. You're a little late. It like, just happened. Here, I'll play the knife fight with Krauser while we wait. And as a note, every time you see like keys flash on the screen, that's a part where you could die.
Been a long time, comrade. Krauser. I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you?
You're the one who kidnapped Ashley.
You got on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
I will say, I like Krauser's original voice actor more than the remake.
What do you want?
The sample Sadler developed, that's all.
Leave Ashley out of this.
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me. Like you, I'm American.
You got her involved just for that?
All for Umbrella's sake.
Umbrella?
Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
Ada!
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
So yeah, in the original game, it's a cutscene where if you don't hit the button in the right time, you just die to start over again. As Jerry said, 6 different times. Yeah, Ada's original outfit is a long red dress, and Ada saves you instead of Luis. And like I said, Luis died like way back. Luis died like somewhere around here, I think, and the fight's happening here. So it's like they changed a lot about the scene in the remake. And to be frank, I like what they did in the remake better, even if I prefer Krauser's voice in the original. But like making Luis more of a character and like having the Krauser fight be an actual fight, I think both of those were an excellent touch. Anyway, gaming. And yeah. So basically what happened, Mom, is we went through the hive area, fought some bugs, and then Krauser, the guy who we just watched in that cutscene, but he's slightly different in this remake, stabbed Luis in the back, and then we had a bit of a knife fight with him, and then Luis saved us in the very end by shooting at Krauser to make him run away. So, and then Luis gave us this key to use in his laboratory in order to get the parasites out of our body.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should.
Now we're on the other side of this door, and there should be a couple of... Yep. So I already know the location of this, and you can get this super early, but I was waiting to actually get this assignment to do it. And also this. We'll deal with that later.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
Actually, since we're here, let's just
Ooh, what
top
you
up.
buying? Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. Come back anytime.
So that's the way we should be going. I'm gonna real quick... Ooh, hold on, there's a treasure here. Or a small key, even. Right, I need that, because I actually need to go back this way. Which is a good time to do that. Okay, that's that. Okay, this is the last lock key I need. Good. Or last small key. So it's... Yep, this way. That Krauser fight went a lot easier than I anticipated, to be honest. I figured it'd be a little more tough, but I guess I was using a fully upgraded knife, so... By the way, the merchant is all the way over there, but he's also like here.
Something's bound to catch your eye.
The merchant is much faster than we are. Sky encounters tech. Is that a hydrogen bomb? Do not introduce Sky to the hydrogen bomb. He was just scuttling through the walls. I think it's a CD in a jewel case. Oh, it is, yeah. Like from the how far back it is, I just see the orange circle and then like the yellow circle and a yellow line on the side. So I thought it was like the head of the bomb and then like the fins on the back of it with that like generic like nuclear bomb sort of style. I don't want... Okay, I'm gonna have to alert this crow. Basically how this works is you're supposed to, like, alert this crow and then follow it back to its nest, which should be... over here. Yep. And so that nest is there the whole time. So, like, way back when we first get here in, like, chapter, like, 8 or something, when Ashley first runs away from us, you can just shoot that. Get this jewel. And just immediately sell it to the merchant to complete that
Welcome.
To complete the
This is what I'm talking about.
assignment.
Fine, pleasant travels.
So like you could do that really early if you know it's here. And since we're here, back to having an inventory full of fish. Oh, another big one. Me after coming back from Bass Pro Shop. Leon, hold on. I need my essentials. Breaks out the fishing lure. Alright, let's sell, like, at least 2 of these.
Almost anything. Pleasure doing business. Come back.
This looks a little disorganized, but it's organized in a way I can accept. Like, the massive fish are kind of encroaching on the like, grenade and supplies stuff, but that's just how it is.
Anytime.
Now, we can also head over here. So let's do that. Well, actually, since we're here, I need to head in there. So best way to do that is actually to head this way. Is there another knight around here? That's... No, okay. This is going to be a bit of a long trip. I knew it. Out my way, nerd. It's going to be a bit of a long trek, but I do need to do some backtracking to get the last of the treasures in this place.
Hello, stranger.
Hi, merchant. Hold on, is there a guy up there? It totally is. He fell asleep on guard duty.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Okay, so I think it's up here. Hi there. You kidding me? Well, then I'll just... Hold on, let's go this way. Because we already got that. Pardon me, ma'am.
Out of the way.
There we go. Now we head up here. Which lets us get over there. If I had shot that like back during the chapter I was actually here, I wouldn't have had to have made such a big trek, but you know how it is. Because I think at the point when I would have been able to shoot that, I was... Hi? At the point I would have been able to shoot that, I was already getting attacked by the El Gigante, so... I was a little busy at the moment. Yeah, up here we get barrel, yellow herb, and emerald. Nice. Pardon me, sir. El Gigante has no respect for puzzles. He really doesn't. And now I also have a key, which means we can go unlock that. And that should be some of the last treasure. There's more treasure in the area we're going to, but that we can save, or yeah, but we have to get there first. So yeah, because El Gigante starts throwing things at you up there, and so I was a little busy with him to go and shoot that gate thing. Speaking of which, is there one for here? I don't see one. Ow? Excuse me, ma'am. I feel like I needed that. We are not dying on the puzzle quest. I mean, this gives me an opportunity to just kind of eat that. I think he said impossible when I shot him in the face. Which, like, I don't consider it that impossible, you know? Howdy, Doc. Glad you could make it some by. Just doing some wrap up on some treasure before we head on to the next major area. Oh, speaking of which. He was surprised because shooting people in the face is illegal. You know what? Very true. Hi? You good? Again, the high heels is, or the heels, I guess, insane that they force you to wear that for this. Hold on a second. Oh. Wait a minute. He's going to come up like here. Right? Hold on a second. What is this dude chanting about? You coming, bro? Oh, hold on. Wait. Which best we are, I'm so nervous for my interview. I don't know what kinds of technical questions they would ask me. I think Joe is here. I might be able to ask. Oh. All right. Alright, that should be all the treasure in this part of the castle. We get one here, and then there's a few more over here. Remember this room where we found Ashley that one time? Memories. Now Ashley's kidnapped and Luis is dead. Alright. But yeah, I think you'll do fine, Subbal. As far as I'm aware, you've done pretty well up until this point, so no reason for you to fail now, right? The amount of cardio Leon gets by me forcing him to go back and get treasure. If they put Ashley in a hamster cage, she has water bottles and lots of cheese to eat, she'll be fine. I'll get my wife. Let's go! Oh, that's a rock. Did I miss something here? Oh, property. How could I miss property damage? Oh, more property damage! How could I have missed this? I think there's more bugs back there. Brug. Yeah, they're not supposed to be in here. I love it when the enemies just, like, get to places they're not supposed to be, and so they just, like, stop. October, 8 years since my awakening. At last, my noble pursuit progresses to its final stage, the fusion of human and insect. The housekeeper has graciously volunteered herself for the experiment. I shall pour my whole heart into this endeavor in order to transcend humanity and make Master Ramon proud. March, 9 years since my awakening. A glorious union has been made. The housekeeper has endured much suffering, but not for naught. Not for naught. They said, I really didn't think you would make it this far. Behold the fruits of our labor and all its beauty. I shall consecrate this perfect life form with the name U3, for 3 is the most beautiful and complete number. And I read this knowing that the U3 is a boss, and then it took me a while to realize that the U3 wasn't in this game. Until they added the DLC, which I have sadly spoiled myself for, but you know. April, 9 years since my awakening. U3, my dear Pasanta, has been chosen to serve as the right hand of Master Ramon. But is 2 not better than 1? Now it is my turn to demonstrate my loyalty, his humble servant. Wait. Creed just so perfectly forgot about him in the main game. Well, that statement makes me think that the U3 is actually the name of the other like robed bug thing that Ramon was chilling out with. Hello, chickens. O Master Ramon, with tomorrow's procedure, I shall finally surpass the limitations of this mortal shell. What's left of me now shall be gone. Magnificent, the holy body is a wondrous miracle. The fealty I've sworn to Master Ramon is the sole light that illuminates my path. Our fates shall be entwined until the very end. Have you ever known such loyalty? Egg! Property damage. Property damage. Sit on the throne. There's no time for resting. Oh, thanks for that. I actually needed that because our mission is to yeet. He sits down and doesn't realize there was a whoopee cushion on the throne. I mean, I would put one there for Salazar. I'd put one there for Salazar, but he's too short. He wouldn't actually activate it. Anyway. My lord, my true benevolent father, bless the Salazar bloodline with an iron hammer. Huh? The founder of my family proclaimed the holy teachings of Los Illuminados evil and persecuted its followers. Not only that, he stole their most prized possession and sealed it below the castle. Blasphemy! Insolence! How long I have suffered the shame of knowing that the same blood flows through my veins. Finally, the day of anointment has come. Oh, my beloved Lord Sadler, I shall release the holy plagas that were hidden under the castle. The time is now. In Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the PS2, there are several chairs you can sit in the game, and one of them has a whoopee cushion on it. That's pretty cool. With divine grace, the wicked shall be reborn as part of the flock, reborn as ganado. They shall be my lord's loyal servants. Nothing would please me more than to sit at my lord's feet and bask in your splendor. I am your humble servant. You are my eternal light. To you I swear my unwavering allegiance. Salazar's a simp. This is the hole we fell down. This ancestor could just chuck the bugs into the fire or something, honestly. So I think, yep, that's everything here. I'm going to keep this golden egg for emergencies. Oh, yeah. Can you save and jump down the pit? Sadly, I cannot jump down the pit. The game won't let me. Fish, help me. It's like the Dark Souls game where you can't throw the bosses off of the roof. Yeah. There's like 2 bosses you're able to throw off roofs. But sadly, those are like scripted. Alright, with everything gathered here, let's head this way. Oh, hold on. Excuse me, I'm busy. This is one boss in Bloodborne that is just begging to be tossed off the roof, but the game is a coward and doesn't let you.
I knew I could count on you. Well then, what can
Yeah.
I do? Thank you.
Okay, let's repair.
Easy.
Repair.
Don't get yourself killed now.
And what's ahead? Probably, let's save here, just so I don't have to do all that again.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
There's the clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
Wait, I'm trying to think of that one boss that's begging to be thrown off the roof. What bosses do you even fight on a roof? Oh, is it, It's not Ligarius. It is Ligarius. Okay. I don't even know how you would throw him off the roof, but yeah.
You are nothing, if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Shit.
His boss arena is a roof, that is true, but I just don't know how, like... He's not really, like... He's not one you can really knock around or anything, so I'm not sure how you would intentionally try to knock him off the roof. It's insulting that the statue has this OG look. It does, yeah. I wouldn't call that insulting, though. I think it's more of just a reference to that OG statue fight. Alright, over here, this is one treasure. I just think it'd be funny to watch Regarius go ragdolling off the roof, and Bloodborne should let me do it. That's fair. I'll give you that. Oh, this is where the Castellan was. I mean, Jerry, the Clockwork Castellians are just the same statue. They're all like the Salazar things, so that little model is actually everywhere.
Sorry, must have slipped.
I meant the big... Oh, yeah, I mean the big statue, obviously, but... But, like, that... There's a little version of it basically everywhere. But, yeah, like... Oi. So, see, we don't want to deal with this, so... We're gonna... I think it's back here. There we go. Now, my first couple of playthroughs, I did not know that existed. I just ran past the fire and dealt with it. There it is. I actually learned about shooting the back of that statue by watching somebody play on assisted, which is funny. Where'd you come from? Hold on, need to eat another giant fish. Should have ducked that.
Out of the way.
It did sound like one of them just grumbled, "What a day!" I mean, it is kind of funny that, this entire game takes place over the course of a single day. Because, like, in the lore of the Las Plagas virus, or I guess the Las Plagas parasite, more effectively, if, like, by the next sunrise, you would have been completely taken over by the parasite, so... Mondays, am I right? I do wonder what day of the week Leon has to deal with all this. There it is. I was waiting for this so I could sprint past everything and let the boulder deal with it. Here it comes. Oh, come on. I should deal with them. There we go. These events are Thursday coded for sure. That ball will instantly kill me, so we're just gonna let it, Oh boy. No, 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 no. Ah. Oh, where do I get magnum ammo? Good, I'm gonna need that later. Okay, well. They probably made these guys easier to kill, given the fact that there's a giant insta-kill boulder coming at you. I should be harder to kill.
Body armor's not looking great.
See ya, nerd. Oh, okay.
They keep coming.
I don't feel like reading out that massive long message. Since, I mean, it's also for sub-val, so. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you or sad that it happened. All right, well, I'm glad whatever's going on there was useful. Engineering isn't about knowing everything, despite how a lot of engineers act. The job expects you to know everything without resources. Leave. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I feel like most jobs should understand the fact that you're probably gonna have to Google a lot of things once you get there. That, you know what? That's a course they should,
Text wall alert. Awooga.
Awooga. That's something I think that more, schools should actually teach. It's not like, just here, memorize all this information. It's, here's how you find the information. Here's how to Google. Like, how do you find information? How do you make sure that the information is correct? Things like that. I think that's important things to teach. All right, hold on. Gonna walk them through my problem-solving process. I mean, that's a good way to start, honestly. Blunt reading of Awooga was pretty good. Exactly. If you have a good teacher, that's literally part of the curriculum these days. Oh, I taught it when I was a high school teacher. See? It's a good thing to learn. And if students are going to learn anything, if you're going to teach kids anything, teach them to find what they're looking for on Wikipedia and then go to the sources Wikipedia sites.
Lift. How thoughtful.
All right, here comes the fight. This dude is making my head spin. I probably should have killed that guy, but he's down there now. Oh, he's up here. That probably didn't hurt him as much as I wanted to. Can you calm down, sir? There we go. Oh, crap. That did not go as well as I'd hoped, but here we are. Alright, I didn't miss any treasure. That's good. Engineering can be extremely toxic about it, unfortunately. A lot of smart people incapable of socializing properly and justifying their assholishness with "I'm an introvert." Like, that may be, dude, but you're also an asshole. Also, hold on. Someone wahoo to Jerry. Oh, I'm guessing Jerry caught a wahoo. That's what happened. Biggest piece of advice I have is, I learned the hard way, is that you absolutely have every right to leave the interview. Just like they have the right to end it. If you feel like if they don't feel like they're being rude, leave. You likely wouldn't get the job anyway because clearly they don't respect you. That is good advice. Also, can we talk about the fact that I'm here and when I go through the binoculars, I'm like floating over here somewhere? Like, what is this perspective?
Ashley.
Sadly, the game doesn't let me like pull out of this perspective and then shoot Ramon with like a sniper rifle.
That son of a bitch.
Since we're here, let's just deal with this guy. And I need to upgrade this sniper rifle. Good lord. Don't run on these or you'll fall and die, and I don't feel like doing a bunch of stuff over again. Speedrunning strat where you do get to shoot Ramon with a sniper rifle. What is this, Metal Gear Solid 3? How did you know I was out there? You probably heard the gunshots. For those that don't get the reference I just made, in Metal Gear Solid 3, there's a part where you see one of the future bosses like being wheeled away in a wheelchair, and you could just shoot him there in order to beat him. The end doesn't deserve you deserve to. There, I was wondering why I was confused at that sentence. The end doesn't deserve to go out like that. Pay the man some respect. I agree.
What can I interest you in?
Ooh, hold on.
A deal well struck.
I can afford a rocket launcher.
Might want to take.
Hold on a minute.
Care of any. Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, I probably can't afford a rocket launcher and tune up my gear. Hold on.
Come.
So there's two things I wanted to show off. I might only be able to show off one of them. I think I gotta fit it in this space here, so I just gotta clear this out. Move this over here, move this here.
Welcome. Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more interesting if you keep a level playing field. Don't you find?
Merchant. Shut up. Alright, let me see if I can repair. And... Alright, perfect. Can I upgrade anything? Definitely need to upgrade the power on this thing, because it is not strong.
Any pleasant travels.
Is that the same boss that if you take too long in the fight, they die of old age? That is the boss where if you quit out and then come back in like 2 weeks, he will have died of old age. That is correct. If they ask you any illegal questions during the interview, get out of there. They will continue pulling illegal stuff. So there's two things about this boss fight. I'll probably show off... I won't show them off. Well, there's one thing about this boss fight. I won't show it off. I'm just going to blast him in the face with a rocket launcher. Because this boss is awful. Like, I'm not even going to, like... I'm not even gonna be like, oh, you know, I'll give it one try without the rocket launcher. Nah, I'm blasting him in the face with a rocket launcher. We're ending this fight quickly. I don't like this boss.
And so, I have delivered the girl to you as promised.
They cleaned her face.
Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's...
You talk too much.
Failed!
You vulgar,
Utterly uncivilized! Mongrel!
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty base for Leon to do that.
Allow me to show you the power having granted by my master. The power of God. The stage is set for the final act.
Alright, get over here, you. Not dealing with him. Let me explain why I hate this guy. We did get some lip balm, though. Pretty wicked. Let me explain to you why I hate this guy. Bro, your lord just gave you acid reflux. That's nothing to be proud of. This boss, the way that he works is that he, like, basically one-shot. The rocket launcher is a one-shot kill, yes. The rocket launcher will just delete everything that it hits. So let me explain a couple of gimmicks that this guy has. One, if you hit him with an egg, it'll deal a lot of damage. Like, I think hitting him with a golden egg deals, like, 65% of his total HP or something. So that's why I kept the egg. But then I realized I actually had enough to afford the rocket launcher, so I used that instead, because I hate him. He, like, flies around the room and will just shoot acid at you. The obliterator? Yeah. He'll just, like, fly around the room and just shoot acid at you. And occasionally, he will drop, like, little acid mines on the ground. So it's like, you gotta be looking up to make sure he's not about to, like, attack you. And you gotta be looking down to make sure you're not hitting the mines. And it's just such a tedious... It's not... It just takes a long time, and it's like, you gotta, like, you know, he's up here, you gotta shoot him, then you look down here and make sure you're not running anything, go back up here to shoot him, and he's just, like, bouncing around the room and stuff. I have just determined that I mean, what's funny is even in the original game, I would always just buy a rocket launcher at this point in order to just blow him up. But, I hate, because actually, let me tell you something right now. In the original game, Salazar, yep, it's Salazar and Sadler. It's kind of hard for me to mix this up. Salazar and his, like, you know how we killed one of his, using the egg is no yolk, it's a shell of a trick to damage him. It would have taken dozens of shots to kill him. Doesn't Ramon know we're doing an RE marathon? Get out of the way. You spelled it with 2 I's there, Mom. But like in the original game, so you know the Verdugo that we fought in the like the chill room? Like the Verdugo that like we fought in the like nitrogen the liquid nitrogen like shower area, that was like one of his henchmen, and he had a second one of those. In the original game, he combines with his second henchman and turns into this like giant wall parasite thing with like tentacles shooting out. And he's just like a stationary target you got to shoot at, you got to dodge the tentacles, and then just like keep shooting him like that. And that makes sense. Where is the other guy? Like where is the second Verdugo? In this game, he just disappears and never shows up again. Unless they're saying that is the U3, and that's going to be what the boss fight in Separate Ways is about. So I don't know. Like maybe it'll show up in Separate Ways. He got eaten? I don't know if he did. He's supposed to get eaten and turn into the boss. That's why I'm confused. Like, there are so many things about this castle that just, like, they just irk me. Like, again, in general, I'm going to say Resident Evil 4 Remake is a better...
No time to lose.
It's a better experience. Like I said, like, if I wanted to really play a Resident Evil... If I wanted to play Resident Evil 4, I probably would have played the original for stream. But I chose to play the remake because I find it more fun in terms of its gameplay. I find it more fun in terms of some of the story beats. Like, I think the story beats they add make up for the story beats they lose in terms of, like, not being able to talk with Sadler and Salazar as much and things like that. But just Salazar, they just made Salazar worse in terms of his character and his boss fight, in my opinion. He just irks me. So yeah, I'm willing to just blast it with a rocket launcher.
Krauser, where do you think you're taking her?
What's funny is that's the only boss I really feel like long-ass elevator. I mean, we did go pretty far down. That's really the only boss I just want to bypass with a rocket launcher, because it's just I just don't feel like the first time I fought him, it did not feel good to fight him. I will be real. Hi? Ow. Leon has one fierce kick, I will say. Ain't got nothing on Chris's punches, but you know. And one more. Oh. Gotcha. Why do we get these memos out of order? Interesting. Hold on. I'll see if you're able to print and bring any block diagrams or schematics to support your project experience. Absolutely bring it. It shows them that you can talk to a drawing. It shows them you can talk to a drawing and helps you really show how much you know about this thing. Makes sense. That was a Scooby-Doo beat. It kind of was. I have failed you, my lord. I was unable to fulfill your final commandment and keep the boy from the path of wickedness. I caught a glimpse of Master Ramon's evil temperament during his younger years, when he discovered a servant mocked him by uttering Pulgarito behind his back. He summoned her to his private chambers. After forcing her to kneel before him, Ramon doused her face with a vial of vitriol he pulled out of his pocket. The young master watched with glee when the servant writhed in agony as the skin melted from her face. His twisted grin still haunts my dreams to this very day. As time passed, Ramon's treachery only deepened, and that infernal cult soon learned that they could prey upon his vulnerable heart. Curse the fiends! They've manipulated Master Ramon and turned him into their puppet. Worst of all, they managed to use him to unleash Las Plagas that the Salazar family has fought so long and hard to keep sealed away. Lord Diego, rest assured I intend to watch over Master Ramon until the very end, whatever fate may befall us. As a faithful servant of the Salazar family since birth, it is my duty, my penance. To you. I don't think that bit of lore was really in the original game. I don't think that they mined up the Las Plagas was in the original game, so it's kind of interesting that they added that. Anyway, boat.
Perfect.
Time to find another lake monster. Oh, this is more ocean monster. Leon, wow, that's crazy. Anyway, property damage.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
I never got the appeal of those like half gloves, because like if you saw her glove, it like cut off at like the lower pinky part of the hand, so like part of the palm was exposed. I never got those. Those just feel unsecure to me. But if I did not blast Salazar with a rocket launcher, that would have been like 4 or 5 deaths easy.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Merchant was like, you know what's coming up, eh? This one's on the house. Just take it. Honestly, I wish. Leon, be so for real right now. Who do you think she is?
Ashley. There you are.
Getting close to the best character?
Look at all these busy bees. I better watch my step if I don't want to get stung.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that one. Huh.
Spotlights. Let's avoid those.
Oh, I just realized who you were talking about, Jerry, and you are right. Leon, shut up. Anyway. Boop. We should have a Leon quip counter, but it would just be off the screen. If we were playing the original game, it would be twice as long.
Got some new wares, stranger. Welcome. I got something new for you.
Ooh, the Killer 7.
All my wares are in tip-top shape. I assure you, good as new. Thank you.
Now let's also buy the treasure map.
In for a bit of rubbish collection, stranger? Finders keepers. That's what I say.
I am tempted to get the Matilda just to show it off a bit, but I think
money can't buy. Come back any
I think we're good for now. Oy. Hold on a second.
Welcome. Got some
If I were to
rare
sell
things on sale, stranger.
28,000.
Your valuables won't do you much
This is
good
30.
in the grave. What you see is what I've got.
God, it is just objectively better, huh? Except at max spec, where it has slightly less damage. Oh. I'm going against my better judgment.
I'll buy almost anything.
Knowing what's up ahead. The thing is, I think keeping the M1903 is good on, like, new game pluses, just to make sure you have, you know, less inventory, like you have more inventory space with it, and things like that. And it technically has higher damage at the end game, but
A deal well struck.
I think for the current moment, I just need the better, like,
All my wares
overall
are in
weapon.
tip-top shape, I assure you. This gun turns heads into pumpkins, mate. Take this for a rampage through the patch.
A question I'd like to ask in interviews, depending on the role: what is the workflow like? Where do my tasks come from? Who will I be working with? And who do I go to for support? Do you take lunch, and if so, where? What is your favorite project you've worked on here? And does the company management support training and higher education? Honestly, what was your favorite project you've worked on is a pretty... Oh, there's a case upgrade. That's a pretty good one to ask.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price. Don't get yourself killed.
But yeah, we're gonna be using the Stingray. As much as I liked the other one, I think semi-automatic is just gonna be better soon. And also, it just currently does more damage. So. But yeah, asking like what your favorite project to work on was, like asking them like what work do you do here, and what is the one that is like the most memorable, is a pretty good one. And then they say, oh, all of the work is memorable. You leave immediately because that means that all the work sucks. What does it take to be successful in this role, and what's your favorite part of working for this company? That's also pretty good. I think there was a question I asked during one of my interviews because I knew I was going into a job where I definitely did not have the knowledge they were probably looking for. So I asked, like, what do you want me to go and like look into? Like, what should I kind of learn before getting into this job? Like, because the job I needed technically didn't require the knowledge, but it's like one of those things where what knowledge would it be good to have going into it? You know, the merchant is just like colon 3 under the hood. Absolutely. That gun turns heads into pumpkins. Sounds like a Borderlands or Ratchet and Clank weapon. Honestly.
Damn it.
Wow, that's yeah, all right, buddy. You've done it now, gamer. Yeah. Oh! Wait a minute. I have an idea. It's a really bad idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. Merchant, help me! See if I can't attract some attention. I don't think they come this way. Damn. Although there are machine guns over there. Maybe I can use those to my advantage. Hi, merchant. But yeah, it's like you go from this kind of like older style village that uses like water wheels and stuff to like a medieval castle. And then now you got military industrial complex. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, he's right there. I need to top off my health. Let's just do nom. All right, big guy's down. That's good.
Keep coming.
Oh boy. I got something at least. Over here, buddy. No. Ah, they're so smart. Nope. How many of you are there? Alright, think I missed anything. Oh, I knocked the guy from up here, I think down there. He's like sitting there now. Hilarious. Anyway. Yeah, this place ramps up in difficulty pretty hard if you're not careful. Which, I'm certainly not.
Body armor's not looking great.
And we run. Do I have enough to make a flash grenade? Yeah. Let's not deal with either of them. Leon isn't doing good at his job of not getting stung. At least we didn't get shot by a gun. We got that going for us so far. Holy mackerel. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate those things. Rifle. Want to say that again, sir? If I remember correctly, is it over here? No, it's upstairs. Okay. Don't turn around. Don't look at me. Don't turn around. Don't look at me. Nice. Don't turn around. Don't look at me. Don't turn around. Don't look at me. My favorite kind of stealth. Sprinting while screaming, don't turn around, don't look at me. Grab you. I'll stack you up in here. RE2 Leon hums the Mission Impossible theme when he sneaks. RE4 Leon does the same thing, but it's just in his head. Yeah, he tries acting more professional, but he's still the same guy inside. Anyway, we need to break in here to grab this. I think his mate heard me. I think, yep, here they come. How did he... Bro stood in the fire. Howdy, Pat. Glad you can make things something by. No wiggling? He's wiggling. Where's my booty Scott snickerdoodles? They're in the other room. Don't worry about it. Oh, hold on. On my way to the other room. Good luck. Hi. I miss anything? No, okay. Oh, he's going crazy. Okay, just the regular crazy. And bam! Oh, there he is. How you been? I've been pretty well. Just, I mean, honestly, I absolutely love this game. We got past my least favorite boss, but I just blew him up with a rocket launcher. Other than that, nothing too much, you know, nothing too much. Brug. Yeah, still kind of much. Crap. Oh, why don't I have the gun equipped?
Not bad.
Whew. Jeremy, oh, hold on. You saw a cool spider? I don't know if I want to show this on stream. Because there is an arachnophobe in chat, so. But that is a cool spider. I will admit that. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this. Because like I don't want to just show the spider on stream because Rachel has extreme arachnophobia, so. And I guess also, hold on. Oh, let's look. Okay, everyone, look away from the screen until I tell you that the spider's gone. Oh, look for everyone else. Thanks, Pat. Anyway, spider. I mean, I don't even know what kind of spider that is. I'm not a spider expert, obviously. It does look cool, I will say. It's like I have this weird thing with spiders, where I am simultaneously like utterly terrified and utterly fascinated by them. All right, spider has left the screen. Everyone can return to looking so you can see all the non-spider related weird things. I made them fight each other on a stick? That's a little messed up, Pat. Thank you for the concern, friend. I mean, I do my best. I like to look at them, but I don't like them on... Well, it's even weirder than that, because it's like some spiders I can look at and be like, oh, that's a cool spider. And then other spiders I look at and I go, my jeebs are heaved.
Doesn't look like I can get in through here. Need to find another way.
I am the official spider remover of the apartment. At least you stay employed. Oh yeah, there was an explosive trap there. Forgot about that. Watch out, this explosive trap. Oh, honestly, I would have ran right into it if it wasn't for you, Pat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Homies watch out for each other. Homies make sure homies don't run into explosive tripwires. Speaking of... Don't go gooey on me. Thank you, Striker. I wonder what the theoretical heaviest of some of the things you can fish up are. I wonder if you can look that up. Y'all had any weird dreams lately? To be frank, I don't really remember most of my dreams. But the dreams I do remember are because I force myself awake from them. Like, okay, so best way to explain this. Like, if I start having a dream that's kind of nightmare-y, like, what's a good example of this? Actually, I could tell you the first example of this that I remember. When I was a wee tot, just a tiny little lad in elementary school, I had a dream of a really screwed up and unwinnable 2048 clone that was a 5x5 grid that spawned 1s, 3s, and 10s and would combo along the whole line instead of just pairs. And you could also go down on the diagonals. That sounds insane. But it's also hilarious that you dream of 2048.
Ashley! Ashley! Come on, Ashley, wake up!
They stole her jacket. Tragedy. She's cold. Also, welcome on in, Dan. Glad your Maker's not by. Hold on. There is something I gotta deal with here. I gotta be very, very careful about it. There we go. I think we're good. And stabby stab. Probably could just use this. I think there's a merchant nearby, but oh well.
Need a key card.
2048 live action. Only source for my dream. They've been running a bit in my dreams for whatever reason. My husband is an idiot and an asshole in all of them. Oh no. I had the box dream again. I got bullied into journaling my dreams, and that's helped me remember them a bit. Interesting. Junji Ito manga called The Long Dream. It's about a guy who's suffering from long dreams. They're like days long and very vivid. As it progresses, it starts lasting for centuries. Ooh. That is kind of a terrifying thought. Do you remember that? I remember you talking about the box dream. I don't remember the full contents of it, sadly. But there was a... I mean, feel free to start typing that. I'll start talking about this one dream. So there are a few dreams that I vividly remember, like, waking myself up from. Because they're, like... I have this ability where it's like, once things start getting pretty bad in a nightmare, I just kind of wake myself up. This guy's loud. But there's, like, the very first dream I remember doing this with is back when I was a wee little lad in elementary school. You just nope out, basically. I'll explain in a bit, one that's particularly fun that I just noped out of. But the very first one I noped out of that I remember is we taught in elementary school, and Ashley Tisdale was at my school, and I think she was a wizard. Because I vividly remember her saying something about losing her magic. And then there was a giant... Oh! Hold on a second. That's a cool detail. I'll explain once I kill this guy. So, on Leon's back is the Striker. And the Striker is like a big drum magazine. And if you look there, there's only 2 shotgun shells visible in that bottom mag. Because I'm guessing there's like 4 shells up until the barrel, and then there's those 2 right there. That's a neat detail. I never noticed that. Hold on. Is this similar for the... No, the Striker is just a big old translucent magazine full of bullets. There's way more than 3 bullets in that. Huh. That's cool. Anyway, it's me in a room with a square and a room, and I know I need to get to the square, get the square out of the room, but it doesn't fit through the door. It's just like a 2D square. Right, yeah. Yeah, where it's like, I need to get the square out of this room, but it's 2-dimensional. Try folding it in half. That could help. Anyway, I keep getting distracted from explaining the dream I had. I also just wake up when I don't like a dream. It's a very fun tactic to pull on nightmares. Oh god. I'm in my elementary school. Not old elementary school, because I was, in elementary school at the time. And Ashley Tisdale's running around, some weird magic stuff, and there's this big angry dog. And this big angry dog is, like, running around, doing angry dog things. And I remember I run into the men's bathroom. Oh, bad. I run into the men's bathroom to hide from this dog. And for some reason, Raven Simone's in there, and she's just doing random poses. Not sure what that was about, but it happened. And I'm, like, hiding from this dog, and I can hear the dog getting closer. And, like, right before the dog, like, gets into the bathroom, I just wake up. And I think I just kind of closed my eyes, and then when I opened them, I was awake. So that's the first time I remember like waking myself up from a nightmare. The second time, when I realized it was kind of a pattern, was I was in, you know how dreams just kind of like flow from one dream to the other? That's the power of Raven Samoa, honestly. Or Raven Samoan, however you spell it, yeah. I don't know, I somehow combined the N and the E into an A. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, then in the next dream that I remember flexing my power of wokeness, there was a dream before this, because dreams just kind of flow into each other. But I remember I open a door and I'm in this like mansion type thing. It definitely has to be a mansion given the fact that it's like this long hallway with like paintings and like carpet and like, I remember it being fancy looking. And then I start like walking down this hallway and I get to the other side of the door. It's like a tight hallway. I get to the other door on the other side and I go to open it, and then I hear a voice come from my left of like someone saying, this doesn't feel right. And I turn and look to my left, and it's my reflection speaking to me. And when that happens, I just, like, I literally don't turn around. I literally face back like the way that I was walking and just start walking backwards. Like, I just start walking backwards and I go, nope, 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 nope. Literally in my dream, I went, nope, 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 nope. And then I shut my eyes really tight and I opened them and I was awake. Her name is Raven Simone, complete with hyphen. Oh, I see. I used to have a horrible recurring nightmare where I'm trapped on one side of a one-way mirror in a big empty white space that goes on for infinity, and my family's on the other side looking at me. This is getting creep. I shout and scream and bang on the glass, but they can't hear me, and they are crying because they can't find me. And they come back later. My brother comes back. I know my parents are dead, and it's been years, but my brother is there, and he says that he misses me, and I still can't. That's a dream that somebody would love to like dissect and just be like, let's find a therapist to talk about that with. They would love that. Or a dream analyst, I guess. Anyway, you guys ready for a jump scare? Because that thing's gonna jump scare us in 3, 2, 1. Don't know why he does that. He did that in the original game too. Got off the meds I was on then. Apparently it messes with your dreams. Interesting. Fish! Fish in the fridge. Worst I get is dreams about going to places that sell jigsaw puzzles and not managing to find anything interesting. Watch out, there's a guy in fire gonna jump scare you. Oh, thanks for warning me.
You have the stench of battle on you, mate.
Thanks for the egg. Is this your pet chicken?
Welcome.
Hard to take the jump scare seriously when he sounds like he Wilhelm screams. Yeah.
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
Hold on. Let me... let's do the purple, and then let's do a blue and another blue. It's kind of the best we can do at the moment.
Welcome.
Sell, 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 and sell.
I'll buy it at a high price.
And let's just pump up the damage on the sniper rifle. It really needs to be better. That should be fine. And you know what? Let's do...
See how that, sad to say, that's the end of the road for that weapon. Packs a punch. Enough for most, at least.
The chicken controls the merchant.
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference.
I wanted to make the dream... I wanted to make that dream into a horror section in a video game, but I'm too lazy to code it. Valid. Let's also beef up the shotgun.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way.
And let's do ammo capacity on that. Oh, I forgot about the case upgrade again. I need that.
Got a selection of good, pleasant
I'll find stuff to sell later. Where is the typewriter? It's over here. What do I have stored in the typewriter? Just a scope and 2 pistols. Okay. Alright, fish, you go down here. Grenade, you can go here. You go over here. You also go over here. You can go right there, and pistol ammo goes over there. Kind of used to going to the stores in hopes of finding anything interesting and not finding anything of interest. That makes... Or, sorry, I just realized it says finding anything of interest and not finding anything of interest, and it's like perfectly lined up on OBS, so they're both like the same words over each other. Oh, I missed something? Oh, no, I don't get that yet. I missed something back there, but we can get that later. Right, this place is out of power right now, so... Wait a minute, I heard something swinging. No, that must have been a light fixture. Normally, if I hear, like, if you hear metal swinging, that normally means just, like, one of those hanging, like, one of those hanging, things to shoot for treasure. Attending pathologist Ernesto Munoz Reyes? Your keycard application has been approved by the head of the department. Please bring your level 1 keycard to dissection and follow the procedure on the next page. Overwrite the keycard of level 2, for level 2 clearance using the machine located in the freezer. Overwrite the keycard using the level 3 machine in the incubation lab. Please ask the section supervisor for permission to access the machines. We flip this switch. Hit this lever. And yeah, we go this way. Break into some pharmaceutical cabinets. Grab the non-pharmaceuticals. Oh. That right there is what we call a problem. Why on earth would a keycard machine be located in the freezer? Keep it cool, I guess. Alright. These puzzles up ahead, or specifically this puzzle here. Yeah, you get that after the keycard, so yeah. This puzzle right here, I always have trouble with these puzzles. It just kind of takes me some brute forcing. So what I've done is just written down the solution. So this one goes like that. This one goes like this. And this one is like that. All right. You hear that breathing, chat? That's the breathing of a no-no monster. We don't like the no-no monster.
Christ. What kind of experiments are they doing here?
Date, April 9th. At last, I have created the new life. I call it the Regenerator. The Regenerador. Its metabolic capacity is increased. Unless all parasites residing within the organism are destroyed, the tissue can regenerate indefinitely. April 10th. Upon examining the body with a biosensor scope, I was able to confirm that the parasites behave like vital organs for the host, almost as though it has multiple hearts. This new creation of mine is essentially immortal. Surely even Dr. Frankenstein himself would want to shake my hand in admiration. Why does this guy name things like Doofenshmirtz? I don't know, man. Behold, the Regenerador. It's like a Spanish Doofenshmirtz. Instead of Ader, it's Adore. I shared the news of my achievement with the pretentious bastard colleague of mine. His face went white. Then he started scribbling something in his notebook. I thought he'd be impressed, but instead he actually had the nerve to warn me of these so-called dangers. He's a fool. I have everything under control. Date. Subject went wild and escaped from the cryogenic chamber. Subject went wild and escaped from the cryogenic tank. I was the real fool. Oh boy. Magnum ammo? It's probably the best bet. We're not gonna kill this thing. Like, I know I'm pretty, like, gung-ho about killing things that I'm really not supposed to, like the Verdugo? Yeah, the Verdugo. We're not killing this guy. We're gonna run past him. We are just gonna do that. It's not gonna slow him down. It's actually gonna make him way harder to deal with, but... because now he's just gonna be slithering on the floor. Gonna eat this fish. Back in his neck teeth. Good luck with the teeth. Okay, now we need to head right. Right, there's no power here. Crap.
Gotta switch the power over.
Basically, we can't beat that thing right now. Because, in order to properly kill it, you saw those glowing things inside of him. Excuse me. If you saw those glowing things inside of him, we basically have to hit all of those. And without a specific scope, we can't really see them. So we just be shooting blind. I think there's one in his back somewhere. But I don't feel like actually continuing this, so we're just gonna... yeah, he won't come in here at least. Alright, this one is... there we go. And this gives us access to a new kind of SMG. We gotta make some room for it. Which I might use over the TMP. I might? I'll have to think about that. Okay. Now let's just make sure we get everything. I think in here is some rifle ammo. Or gold ingot, one of those two things. Gunpowder. Neither of what I thought about. Okay. Give me a little more room there.
Again?
Oh, get away from me. Yeah, now we just leave. Please tell me it doesn't chase me in here. I don't think it chases me in here. Okay, good. Oh, God, I hate those things. I hate those things when I don't have the damage to just kill them outright. I have no idea how he didn't see me. Because, like, theoretically, you could just pump enough damage into him that it kind of kills him anyways. But not in a way that's, like, feasible on professional, certainly. But now... Oh, he heard that. Any more of you? No? Okay. Here comes the fun part. Got a room with 4 of them in it. During the recent power outage, a test subject awoke from cryogenic stasis, broke out of its holding tank, and then escaped. The subject was contained after 20 hours, leaving 7 dead and 19 wounded. We were unable to recover one of the bodies with a tool from inside of it. The cause of this unfortunate incident is the unstable power supply. The outdated generators cannot keep up with our demanding schedule. Management must prioritize the needs of the engineers over those of the researchers that prevent something like this from ever happening again. And now we have access to the biometric scanner. Or the biometric sensor, or scope. Whatever word fits in that part. Which we will attach to the Stingray. We can attach a scope to this, but it's just better on a rifle, because rifles deal more damage, obviously. And now we take a look at these guys, and as you can see, those are what we're supposed to hit in order to kill them. I don't want to fight all 4 of these, but I think this one... Yep, this one has what we're looking for. So we're just going to... Don't shoot through it like that. And dead. Now we could fight the other 3. And it might be safe to do so, given the fact that basically once we start making this key card into a level 3, the room is going to fill with enemies. And of course, if we break one of the glass... And welcome back, Jerry. We got the thermal scope, so we can see all the ooey gooey parts inside of them. And now I'm debating. I've got, what, 15 rounds and 12 things I need to hit. That's not a great odds, but yeah, I don't even have anything to make. Oy. So essentially our current conundrum is a bunch of enemies are going to flood into here after we start the keycard process. And if I say, like, hit one of the glass on these things, they will wake up and start trying to kill me. I think I'm going to deal with them now against my better judgment. I'm going to try and deal with them now. And then... I like how it has the arrow for Ashley in there. That's fun. I'm going to try and deal with them now. Just so that I don't have to deal with them when there are other enemies. Because that will just make it way more difficult. I can't... Is there a good shot I can get for 2 for 1? Maybe like right here? Yeah, look at that. Look at that gross little guy. Oh, nice. Alright, well that makes the rest of these a lot easier. Oh no. Yeah, these things undulate like crazy. You know, I forgot one of the best parts about the Stingray is the fact that it can shoot multiple times without having to leave the scope again. So it's just a lot easier to deal with these things. Uh-oh. There we go. Sometimes I forget speed is a factor that can be instrumental to making useful weapons. Okay. Do I want to actually... Hold on, let me... 0.8... 20, 6.5... It has a lot less precision. It is more powerful. Yeah, I think I might... Well, the TMP is more compact, though. Because, I mean, look at the space this thing takes up. I'll have a thought about that once we get out of this area. For now, I'll equip it because it is more powerful, and that's kind of a benefit. But also, this thing takes scopes, so you could say take the high-powered scope and put it on this thing, and now it's just like, just look at how goofy this boy looks. Just like, yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Whoop! Ow!
Shit, my body armor.
Okay. Well, we'll use that. What the? What is going on? Something weird's going on. I'm gonna leave. I think I think me getting hit while I was trying to vault over that that ledge messed with some stuff. Yeah, I'm hopefully doing this will make the enemies despawn.
Ashley.
Some things are better left unquestioned. There was like an explosion of water there. Is crazy.
Shit.
Her lipstick is still clean, though. It is.
You're gonna be okay.
Oh, he did the thing. God, each one of these chapters is taking like a whole hour just because I mess around. Get up, you guard dogs, the little guy. I mean, no, look, he's kind of dying a little bit because of the Plagas, and he needs to be there to defend Ashley, so he just needs to sit down for a bit. So he's fine.
Leon?
Sorry I'm late.
No.
Time to get rid of your arm.
Thank you. You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Until the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
We were imprisoned without warning. One by one, we were taken to the next room. I do not know what happens there. They just took Annabelle. I am probably next. I need to think. Need to get my head straight. All who are infected with the Plaga will be at the Lurcium Lord Sadler. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their faces. Adversely, the hosts become so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. However, we succeeded in developing the new, superior species of Plaga. It has no special variability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species to the girl. It's clearly important that she maintains her intelligence after an infection. All tests were successful, and plans for mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success, but I've been imprisoned. And preparations to inject me with a superior species are underway in the next room. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been wiped completely from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now. Not that anyone will ever read this. Haha, I did. By the way, that's actual torture. Just leaving Ashley in a room with a fish in a cabinet. Like, what the hell? Rancid fish. No, there's a merchant just up ahead.
You got it?
Lucky she was out for it. That's true. She was unconscious for most of the time. She didn't smell the fish. You better be following a guy with 4 fish in his suitcase. I only have 1. I ate most of them and sold some of them to the merchant.
Pretty much a master of unlocking.
Yeah, well, if we ever encounter a room that'll crush you, I'll be careful not to turn you into a pancake. Or what's something flat? I did have 4 in my cat pack at one point. All right, not anymore. Again, I sold most of them and ate a couple.
I have something I think you like.
Maybe merchant follows you via the dead fish smell. Well, then I gotta keep them on me, don't I? Where do you encounter the... Oh, it's probably... Yeah, I know where it is. But before any of that... We got like 7 minutes left in the stream. I know what we're going to spend those 7 minutes doing. I smell dead fish.
A new game, stranger, just for you. Why not give it a try if you're up to it?
I smell dead fish. Stranger must be around here. Alright, get in position, Ashley. I need my cheerleader. I'm keeping that typo in there, by the way.
Rely too much on a single weapon and you'll find yourself out of ammo, mate.
Punisher, riot gun, bolt thrower, and then a whole smorgasbord. All right. Ooh, hold on a second.
Three, two, one, begin. Beautiful. Superb shot.
Are you serious?
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh, I missed one. Probably on for the shotgun now. This thing only has 7 shots? What is this?
That was awesome. Shot. Yeah, 3 at 1.
Very good. What a performance. That'll do it.
That's definitely one of those ones where I need to get them in a certain amount of ammo, I think.
Awesome.
Having a hard time hitting a target.
20 shots. Jeez.
Changing
This one's going to be tough.
good for your focus. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Hi.
You're an artist, mate.
That was awesome.
Double kill. Triple kill. Reload.
Are you serious?
Very good. That's it. Double kill.
Wait, are you
Whew, got it.
The bonus time begins.
Yeah, shot.
Double kill. Beautiful. And that's the game.
Not a great score, but a good enough score. How does Expedition 33 count as an indie game? Let's find out. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. A game I will probably never play on stream because of how absolutely long it will be. Publisher, the developer Sandfall Interactive. Sandfall Interactive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To be frank, it is a very small team. It's a very small team of like, hold on, 6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It looks like only 32 people made that game. It was made by an ex-Ubisoft dev. And also, I think Sandfall Interactive, literally, they only have Expedition 33. I think that's literally their only game. So, it is an indie game. It just doesn't look like one.
Real deadeye on our hands. Some of the targets are, well, particularly sturdy. One shot won't be enough for those, I'd wager.
only 32 people made that game. Silksong was made by 3 people. Look, Silksong is an anomaly, and Team Cherry is insane. They should have had 33 employees. Maybe they do. Maybe I just miscounted. Yeah, like the think about this though, because like, I mean, honestly, I think per scale, Expedition 33 is probably like, I'm not actually no. Now that I think about it, I was gonna say it's like 10 times the game, but I guess in terms of like graphics and modeling and all that, it probably is like I think if you multiply the graphics and like voice acting and modeling of Silksong and you like multiply it by 10, you'd probably get Expedition 33. So I get it. It's a full independent studio, but goddamn. Oh yeah, no, like it definitely seems like it shouldn't be an indie game, but it is. All right, I absolutely suck with the bolt thrower. If you've noticed, I haven't used it this entire time. So let's see if I can do this.
3, 2, 1, begin.
You got this, Leon.
That's the stuff. Beautiful. Reload. That's it.
Oh damn. Oh, I probably needed the explosives for this. Oh, got it.
Holy cow, Leon, you gotta get him. Are you serious?
Good lord. Yeah, no, I suck with the bolt thrower. The fact that I managed to get an S rank first try is incredible.
I'm speechless. Having a hard time hitting a target.
Oh, here we go. This one's gonna be crazy because of just how many weapons we're gonna have to swap through.
3, 2, 1, begin.
Show 'em what you got. Just shoot
Oh, come on.
everything. Shot.
You're an artist, mate. What a performance. Keep up that pace. Triple kill. Reload. That's the stuff. Superb shot.
Missed one.
Incredible.
Missed another one. Damn it.
Very good.
Oh, come on, Leon, stop.
Double kill.
Oh my god. Damn it. Oh my god, that's tricky.
You have a knack for this, friend.
Destroy all pirates? Oh, lordy. Blueprints won't be game of the year, but it is in my heart. Oh, we all love Blueprints, let's be real. Words for games is so pointless. I mean, it's fun to see, though. It's nice to see games that deserve recognition get recognition. And also, it's just kind of a fun show to watch, regardless. Expedition 33 getting 12 nominations is insane. Honestly, I think it deserves it. Because just based off of how much people talk about that game, like, it's gotta be just insane. Like, it's a very pretty game, but it didn't hit for me like it seemed to with a lot of people. Like, look, at some point, will I play Expedition 33 on stream? Maybe? Because there are some other longer games I feel like playing at some point, so. Never really been into award shows. That makes sense. All right. We're gonna be here until I can destroy all the pirates.
You got this, Leon. Are you serious?
Superb shot. What a performance. Triple kill. Very good. Reload.
Doom. Doom. Damn, missed one already.
That was awesome.
Oh, I missed another one. Oh, good lordy. Oh, come on, really? Oh my god. I got an S rank?
You dominated every game I got. You're a legend, mate.
I love how genuine he sounds there. It's like, you're a legend.
A rifle can take out multiple targets with a single round. Rate of fire leaves a bit to be desired, though.
All right, chat. I'm going to leave it up to you. Do we take the S rank, walk away, go spend our gacha coins and see what we get? Or do I give it, or do I try again until I get, do I try again until I get the bonus condition of destroying all pirates? I like seeing new games I don't normally play get acknowledgement. That is true. Go. All right, that's 2. All right. Come on, Ashley. Looks like we're done for today. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Oh, what? That's awesome.
You really are a pro, aren't you?
I think you and also this chat would enjoy Wanderstop. Arapaima! I feel like I've heard of Wanderstop. It's not ringing a bell, though.
You're in for a treat.
Okay, so... whatever the current thing, recovery from herbs, that's probably useful. I have so many of the Zealots of the Shield. You can go there. 30% off body armor repairs is nice. Do I need that? Yeah, I do. And let's also just put that on for now.
Welcome. What can I interest you in?
I still need that freaking case.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay if that's good work, if I do say so myself.
I really feel stupid for not buying this case. All right, let's re-equip. Teddy bear's still there. Put you in the center, and put you on the left. There we go. Save our game once again. Stanley Parable Dev's new game. Oh, they do got one? Hold on. Oh, is Wanderstop the Stanley Parable Devs game? I didn't know about that. She's so careful. Like, girl, you were just dying. No greater rush of pain relief kicking in. Yeah. All right. We're not going to continue. Angled elevator. But I hear people yelling already. We are going to call it here. All these crows. But yeah, so we're gonna be we're gonna be calling it here for tonight. Based on what's left, probably it's gonna take me another week of stream. It's probably gonna take me 2 more streams, which is insane because I've already spent 12 hours. Like, I think my first playthrough of this game, it doesn't show here. I think my first playthrough of this game on hardcore was like 11 hours or something, maybe 12. So like, we are gonna go so over my original playthrough of this game. It's kind of nuts. But hey, it's because we're having fun, we're chatting it up, you know, doing things like that. Expedition 33 Ghost of Staying Guest Stranding got nominated in every category that could fit in. I constantly forget that Death Stranding 2 released. Because it's not on PC, it's on like PS5 or something. I forget that that game actually exists, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, but that will become very important later. Regardless, for now, we're going to be calling stream. We'll be getting those blue medallions later. There's one up there too. Jeff needs to nominate every Kojima game. True. But yeah, we'll be calling stream there. Aren't the cutscenes alone like 7 hours for Death Stranding 2? Probably. No, we made this joke before where if it's like, if we looked up a full playthrough of Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think it was like 12 hours. And then if you looked up all of the cutscenes for Death Stranding 1, it was also 12 hours. Like, yeah, Hideo Kojima wants to make a movie, but he wants to make you play through the parts to get to the movies. Regardless, yeah, we'll be ending stream here. So, actually, I'm going to delete this. There. I deleted the image of the spider, so I can't accidentally bring it up. What is this one, though? Oh, that's it! Oh, crap, I'm so sorry! I deleted it! Crap, I'm sorry! Wait, they're all the same image? What the hell? All of these are labeled image 2, and they're all the same image. What is this? See, that's something we can look at. Oh, wait, no, I know what it was. Because, wait, do you guys remember when we did summon the goober and I forgot to put a cooldown on it? So you just summoned him like 40 times? I just copied the source. I just copied the source over and over again so that I could have all the multiple goobers. And then because the source was copied, if I changed one of them, all of them became the same image. So it was like, that's what happened. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for that. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Everqueen. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Subval. Thank you, Dim. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Dot. I know you came in and fished at one point. Any other lurkers, any other chatters, I really appreciate you all being here. I feel so bad about the spider thing. Look, we can look at math. Math jump scare is worse. I will be streaming Wednesday for some more Silk Song. If you have the chance to catch it, I don't know if you will. I'm going to be on Dim's stream tomorrow. But for my local time tomorrow, it's going to be like 6 or 7 a.m. So if you can't catch it, I understand. But if you can stop by, feel free to say hi. We're going to be playing a Chillazart horror game. I forget which one it is. But I literally just looked at all the Chillazart horror games that we had left and that Dim had left to play. And it's the one that looked the most video gamey. So that's why I chose it. But regardless, if you can make it there, cool. If not, I'll see you all on Wednesday. Regardless, thank you all for stopping by once again. I'm going to real quick look around for somebody to possibly raid. Don't see any candidates at the moment, but let me just dig a little deeper. Yeah, it looks like all the people I would want to raid are currently offline. So we'll just call it a stream then. Negatron00. Let me look that guy up. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I don't know, chat, this look like a vibe?
It could be in the big chest. I'd hate for it to... There we go, I fixed it. I would hate for it to be...
A lot of charities in your chill vibe. I mean,
and I go to Argus first,
I trust your judgment, Everqueen, so I'll, we can give him a raid.
But no.
Alright, raid. All right, feel free to stick around in the raid if you'd like. Otherwise, you know, feel free to dip out. I know it's pretty late for most of you, so once again, thank you all for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a good night. Hope you're doing well. If not, hope to get better for you soon. Have fun in Negatron's chat if you decide to stay. That name sounds so close to something I shouldn't say, but regardless, I will see you all. Maybe tomorrow on Dim stream, but definitely see you all on Wednesday for some more Silk Song. All right, bye bye.